So now I've done 2 custody dates with her, and they both went fine. So on the third one, the next time, do you think you're gonna have to call me a million times during the day to check on her? I'm okay if you do, but I don't think you have anything to worry about.
I'm glad it's been going smoothly. I am. But you still have to realize she was kidnapped from me. It's not like I sit around wanting to call you 20 times, but I'm just a nervous wreck. I'm sorry.
I know, but she also got kidnapped from me, so I'm also on high alert. I barely put her down when she's with me, okay?
I know, I haven't forgotten. I know what you've been through too. It's just, how long ago was she kidnapped? It's fresh. You know, it's gonna take time for me.
I meant to tell you when I picked her up. I forgot to give this to you. Tiffany crocheted a hat for Junior. Is she good?
Oh, that's very sweet. Thanks. You tell her thanks.
So yeah, next time you bring him out, he can wear that since it's still winter time. That's so sweet of her, is it not?
Yeah. It's very, very nice of her. Again, tell her thank you.
That's why I just want to hammer it home that when she comes back to town and Charlotte's with me on the weekends, it's not going to be complicated for you, you know? She wants to help. She wants to be a benefit to your life rather than causing you problems.
Well, it's definitely refreshing to have someone not oppose me and be a problem in my life. So.
Alright, I'm going to put her down, say my goodbyes, and be on my way. See you next week. Hey, Miranda, could you take a break for a sec? I want to talk to you about something.
Yeah, of course. What's up?
So look, we want to be really accommodating here at this publishing house. We don't want to interfere with anyone's personal life. We believe in work-life balance. We think a happy home equals a happy workplace. So we understand that you have your obligations to your children, and you know, as head editor, we need someone to fill the gaps every now and then. We need someone to take up the slack when we need extra help. We need people to be able to stay late. We know you are dedicated to your children. We have no problem with that. So we're gonna bump you back down to editor so that you can leave on time every day. You won't get tied up and boggled down with any extra stuff. And yeah.
So this is all because I couldn't stay late yesterday? I just didn't have anyone to watch my kids. I'm sorry. I would have stayed.
Well, yes, Miranda. The project yesterday, we really needed hands on that. We really needed you to stay, and it put us back. So we think this is just the best move for everyone at the house.
Okay, but that also means that I'm going back to my other pay rate, correct? Just editor pay rate?
Yeah, unfortunately that comes with it. Obviously we're not going to pay you the same rate for less work. You know, nothing here is permanent though. Just as you got this position, you can get this position again down the line. It's always going to be here. You know, you've proven yourself at that. We need someone with a little bit more availability and a little bit more flexibility to accommodate us in terms of the workload. You know how our workload, it grows from time to time, and we need someone. We need someone, you know.
Well, I'm sure you already have someone to replace me as head editor, correct? So, essentially, even if it did open up for me, the position would be gone by the time I wanted it back, no?
Yeah, we do have someone lined up and ready to go, but you know, again, things are flexible, things change, things aren't always... I'm sensing a little disappointment from you.
I know, it's just, I work very hard, and you guys did turn me into a contractor, stripping me of my medical at one point, and now you're demoting me because I had to pick my kids up. It just...
Well, look, I remember our discussions about your caseworker at home, and I remember you saying the phrase that the caseworker is all about what's best for the children, right? And that was frustrating for you because they kept dropping that line on you, and I'm going to drop a line on you right now. We have to do what's best for business. We have to keep the wheels. Publishing is not on a good foundation in today's world. You have AI, we have the internet as a free landscape, whereas back in the day, publishing, there was a gate there, right? So we're already on shaky ground as a publishing house against all the other publishing houses. And we're a small house, so we have to make these strategic moves. We can't rely on someone that can't produce for us when we need them to produce for us. Does that make sense? If you have a problem with any of the moves we make, from contractor to your demotion, then you have to take it up to HR, because this whole conversation right now just pulled me away from what I needed to do. No, it's no big deal. It's fine. I understand. Hey Ma, I have good news. I got my first official check payment, whatever you would call it, from the tattoo shop. Well, congratulations. It's definitely not easy to break into something like that, so yeah, I know it's not a big deal to get paid for your first week or whatever, but I guess I'm looking at it as like I completed something. I didn't know how it was gonna go, working the front desk at the tattoo shop with no experience, but man, it was, I felt like a whole new person. I felt like I know I'm in Serafina Town still, but sitting there in that environment with those people, mad supportive people looking to get tattoos done and stuff, it was just inspiring. And this book, oh man, I'm killing it with tracing and stuff, and it's just No, you should be proud. You went from construction to working in a tattoo shop with no experience, and you held it down. So hold on, I want to show you what I did on my own, no tracing or nothing. They told me to trace the the harder illustrations, but look what I did by myself. I know how to draw and stuff, but this one, look at this. Wow, it's really impressive, Joey. Really, see what you can do when you put your mind to something other than drinking or being toxic. Thanks, Ma. You really think it's good? I do. I'm no expert in drawing or tattooing, but that looks professional to me, to my eyes. I'm very proud of you for that. I appreciate that, and it's just crazy to me because I was never a career-oriented person. That was always Miranda's thing, and I never really understood what drove her to be so. But being in that environment, like I said, the goals that are set. Dave, the dude who's offering me the apprenticeship, he told me first we do this, we learn how to set up the area in your shop and all that, and then he talked to me about possibly getting a machine one day and drawing on fruit and stuff. It's just I'm totally paraphrasing what the man said, because I was intaking it so quick, but man, I'm just excited. Well, now you have something to sink your teeth into and give you more to your identity than just being Miranda's ex-husband or Junior's father. It's something that I went through around Thanksgiving when I had to find something other than being a grandma. And it doesn't stop there, Ma. You're not gonna believe what I went out and did to solidify my place in that shop, to make myself more valuable, more than just sitting at the desk. And what was that? What did you do? I went and got my Serafina Town body piercing specialist permit, which means I can pierce people in Serafina Town tattoo. So now I'm an asset to them, because they don't have another body piercer. They had one 2 months ago who left for Japan or something like that. So now I'm actually an asset, Wow, Joey. That's impressive. I really didn't think that you would, and don't take it the wrong way, but take it this far. It's nice to see you motivated, it really is. Coming from the place that you were just in. It's a complete 360, and I'm genuinely proud of you. It's my son. I mean that. Thanks, Ma. It's really nice of you. The corniest things that I think about is if I get to the stage where I have my own spot in the shop, I have my own machine, my name's there and all that, and if I tattoo people and have a portfolio, I can show that to Junior one day, Like he can see that I like made something of myself. Well, I'm sure that you put your mind to it and you continue to do it and you don't give up. You just 100% dedicate yourself to this new career of yours. You will get to where you want to, and you will be holding that portfolio before Junior, before you know it. Hey, me too. It's gonna take some hard work. I know, man, these apprenticeship type things, that's the only reason I stopped by the way. But I know these apprenticeships, they last for years. Learning how to tattoo, it takes time. But I have hope. At least when the rest of life is like trash, and you know I have my down days where I don't get to see Junior and stuff, or I miss Miranda. You know, like flowers, Ma. Very hard to do. At least for me. I don't know why I have such a hard time with flowers, but I'm gonna get that. At least like I got this. At least I got something to look forward to and work towards, and no one can take that away from me. No one can go to court and take away my tattooing, you know, because I'm never gonna mess up on no one's flesh. I'm never gonna do that. Anyway, you need anything for the house, Ma, before I go home? Like you need me to pick you something up, or? No, I don't need anything. It's okay. All right. Hey, would you ever get a tattoo if I was like an artist? Like, you know, if I could do it, would you let me tattoo you? I will consider it. Just see how it goes. Prove it to me that you can first. Alright. I'll see you, Ma. I love you, Ma. I love you too, Joey. I'm very proud of you. Keep it up. You have joint custody of your son. You have a new career. You're doing great. Stay sober and keep at it. Thanks for being supportive of this. It means a lot to me, because I got like no one else to talk to about it, you know? I know I'm like overexcited, I'm talking fast, but it means a lot to me. He has plenty of people to talk to about it. And just because he can't talk to Miranda, he thinks he has no one. The vice grip that she has on my son. Tiffany, sweetheart, I know I mentioned that I wanted a Kindle, but what are you doing sending me one in the mail? You should be focused on your internship, your job.
I know we just started dating, but I just found out that your birthday was on the 9th, and we didn't even acknowledge it because I didn't know. But if I had known, I would have gotten you a gift sooner, because it's not fair that you didn't get a gift or even a happy birthday.
And how did you know my birthday just passed?
In between my internship and my job, I got a little bit lonely and I missed you a lot, so I did a little bit of snooping online and I found out what your birthday was, because I realized that I never asked it, and then I realized that it passed. How come you never told me about your birthday? Why did you just let it pass? Why didn't you tell me that it was your birthday?
Because I don't really celebrate my birthday. I don't like attention. I don't like the focus to be on me. That's just how I am. But I appreciate you getting that for me. It's really nice.
Well, I'm someone that loves to celebrate birthdays, so as long as you're with me, we're always going to celebrate your birthday, no matter what.
I'd rather focus on you, but if that's what you want, then we will celebrate it next year.
Did Miranda at least wish you a happy birthday?
No, she didn't say happy birthday or anything like that.
Well, no matter what terms you're on, I think that someone should wish you a happy birthday if they've known you long enough, or if they've dated you, or they have a kid with you, but that's just my personal opinion. I shouldn't get involved. I love you.
Yeah, she knows my birthday, but maybe she knows I don't want to celebrate it, or we aren't really on the greatest of terms. You know what I mean? It's more like a coworker type relationship at this point. What does it matter anyway?
No matter what you feel and no matter what you've treated your birthday like in the past, you need to know that you deserve to be celebrated on your birthday.
No, Tiffany. Someone like you should be celebrated. But thanks for making me feel valuable. I'm gonna go read my Kindle now. You know, something very unexpected happened after your daughter got kidnapped. Yeah. And what's that? People started questioning you. People in the community, people at the church. They're all asking about you. They're all asking how you are. They are amazed at how you were able to take your daughter from your, well, I don't know what you would call her, Miranda's mother. That you had such quick thinking to take her from her. And even though she was kidnapped from the house, people are looking at you more like a victim. Like you survived a tragedy of some sort. Alright. I'm glad that something so scary and so tragic can inspire people. Give them hope, give them a happy ending of sorts. I'm not really one for publicity, despite being on an internet reality show. But again, I'm glad that those people in the church, innocent people, can get something out of such a terrible situation. I just want to apologize to you that I was so hard on the decisions you made in having a baby with Miranda, because now it's benefited the family. People are so interested in your story, and they don't even focus on the fact that you had a baby outside of marriage. They're looking at you as a flawed human that's surviving and being a good father. There's no need to apologize, because I don't know how to really fully trust you. Still have my gut feeling that you had something to do with it. And I don't want to believe that. And I try not to. But it's hard. So I don't really know what you're getting at here by apologizing to me and telling me all this. I also feel really proud of you with your relationship with Tiffany. Tiffany is someone who epitomizes this family. She's successful, she's intelligent, she's God-fearing, she does everything by the book, and it is a really good, I approve. Not that you need my approval. Well, I appreciate that, but newsflash, I don't need you to approve of Tiffany. Neither does she. She is, frankly, she's out of my league. Or am I out of her league? I don't know. Whichever the phrase goes, she's way better than I am, and way better for this family. I'm only telling you all this because, my apology is sincere. I want Charlotte to be a part of this family now. I want to meet Tiffany. I want to have dinners with you guys. I want to help support you. I see what you're doing. You were so ashamed of Charlotte. Little baby, my daughter, my flesh and blood. So ashamed of her, ever since she took her, even before her first breath, actually, right? And now, because she makes the family look good, and because I have a nice story to tell, she benefits you. So you just want to utilize her to make your image look good. It's all about bringing in funding for the church and making your family look spotless, right? I knew you would say that. It's not my fault people are asking about you. It's not my fault people want to hear your story. They're interested and they're inspired. You're an inspiring force in our family now. So yeah, I would love for you to come speak at the church one day, or at least show your face. It will benefit us. But that's not the only reason why I'm apologizing today. You know I care for you. Just because I didn't show emotion while Charlotte was kidnapped, that's just what leadership is. It's what being a leader is. The sad thing is, you're my family, and I always love you. That's why it really bothers me that I have to question everything you say to me. Don't worry about me. It's not about me. I come to you today because of the people at my church who just want to get to know you. And I was also thinking, you never christened Charlotte. Why not do it at our church? In front of everyone that's interested in your life, everyone who said prayers for you. They said prayers for you. You know, they are very invested in your family and you. Now, of course, if you don't want that attention, okay. But when God puts you on a certain direction, you can't walk the other path. That's all I'm saying. I hate to admit that christening my daughter in the church that I grew up in, amongst the community that I grew up in, is something I always dreamed of. After watching so many people do it there, and I was dreaming of having my own kids do it. But I wouldn't be a good father if I didn't mention Miranda, if I excluded her from that. And I know how you look at her like she's trash, right? That's a tough thing, no? Nothing against Miranda at all. But whose family kidnapped Charlotte? Who was the one that did all this, put you in this situation? I take nothing out on Charlotte. I love her like she's family. It's her other family that obviously poses the problem. Luckily, that woman is in prison now. But can you trust Miranda? Is she allowing you to see Charlotte at all? When it comes to major life events for Charlotte, milestones, all of that, birthdays, holidays, Miranda needs to be there for everything for Charlotte. No matter where they take place, no matter who they're with. That's my stance. So, it's all well and good that you want to use Charlotte for your public image and share our story, but Miranda's part of that story. You have to find a way to like her and respect her, even if she's not with me anymore. One day a week. Wow. That's a lot. I'm not trying to be hard on her, but I do think you deserve more of your daughter. But I'm not getting involved with that. I just want you to be able to trust me again. And bring your story to the church. Let us have a christening ceremony. Show the people that they can overcome something. Because you have one hell of an inspiring story.